Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, this is just beyond my ability to comprehend how the evil, the wickedness, and the evil, the demons that are loose in this group called ISIS, the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. But ISIS has executed 150 women and girls. Some of them were pregnant. They've executed them for refusing to become sex slaves and marry jihadist soldiers. Folks, this is going on, and nothing is being done to stop it. The world is sitting by, idly, allowing the genocide of Christians and innocent civilians without even raising their eyebrows. This is pure evil and wickedness. And those of you who have power, those of you who sit in positions of power and have forces and have the ability to stop this, how could you guys not go in and put an end to this? How come 4 or 5 powerful nations can't go in and eliminate this? It's because it's all part of that 7-headed beast that you read in the book of Revelation chapter 13. They're all part of it. And they will all give an account of their sins before the judgment seat of God. And God will give them a righteous judgment, and it will not be good. The terror group ISIS has reportedly killed over 150 women and girls, some of them believed to be pregnant, for refusing to become sex slaves and marry these jihadist animals. The news was reported in a statement by the Iraqi Minister of Human Rights, which has been monitoring the various atrocities committed by the terrorist group. I mean, this is just wickedness, if you ask me. It's just pure wickedness. There's nothing else you can say about it. It's pure wickedness. If you're monitoring them and you know what they're doing, I mean, this is worse than World War II, pre-World War II, when the world sat by and watched the genocide of Jews. This is becoming, it's worse because nobody's responding. At least 150 females, including pregnant women, were executed in Fallujah after they refused to accept jihad marriages. Many families were also forced to migrate from the provinces of northern towns after hundreds of residences received death threats. Responsibility for the executions is being placed on one ISIS jihadist known as Abu al-Libi. Abu al-Libi. Now, the killings occurred in the Iraqi city of Fallujah. They had a mosque. They turned it into a prison where they were keeping men and women, hundreds of them. Many of them were raped and tortured and murdered and executed. Women under the age of 18 were forced into marriage with jihadists. The United Nations and other human rights organizations have accused the Islamic State, as the group is also known, of mass rapes and torture and killings. ISIS has become known for executing kidnapped victims on camera, often in direct messages against the United States and other Western nations. Yet we do nothing. It's like we don't know. It's not like we don't know. The Obama administration is using drones and has killed some ISIS leaders or ISIS groups, but not very many people. It's not stopping them. It's just a Band-Aid. It's a political Band-Aid. David Cameron has done little to nothing from the UK. The Germans have done absolutely nothing. The Russians could care less. China will never even get involved. They've had just worse atrocities in their country. The French are too weak. Let's just call it the way it is. This is part of the seven-headed beast. Revelation 13. When you guys think of the New World Order, some of you just think only about Bilderberg or the Bohemian Grove. That's all you got in your head. The Illuminati. It's way bigger than that, guys. It's not just the spirit of the Illuminati. It's not just a New World Order. That's part of it. Yes, absolutely. But it is much deeper than that. It's much more broader than that. It is a global, radical extermination of Christians and Jews is one of the top priorities of this beast. And it's just that. It's more fierce. Read Daniel. Daniel, in his vision, saw it. It had teeth like iron, tearing flesh apart. And the radical Islamic arm of this is one of the seven heads. And the one world religion is also going to play a major part because they're going to use the pastors. I mean, Heidi's been talking about that, how 28,000 U.S. pastors have been recruited to be on the clergy FEMA response team. I never got an invitation. Don't want one. They already know who I am. But they want the pastors to help lead the sheep into submission of the New World Order. And if you don't think they won't do this to you, you're crazy. They're sitting right now watching it being done, and they can see that you could care less. I mean, nobody's reporting this. I'm doing a video because nobody will report it. I'm going to talk about a lot of things today about the New World Order, so don't miss my live broadcast at my website, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Broadcast begins at 12 noon Eastern. Don't miss it. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're in the last days.